Hey beautiful, if you're done with the pain, devastation, and overwhelm that marital betrayal has thrown at you, and you need a real roadmap to recovery, and you desire to heal God's way, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Lisa, a betrayal, trauma, and infidelity recovery specialist who went from being crushed and humiliated by my own husband's affair to a global sought-after recovery specialist, helping Christian women and couples just like you heal and recover from the devastation of marital betrayal, all while doing it God's way. Are you ready to dive in? I am. So grab your favorite latte, a glass of wine, snuggle up, and focus on you right now. Let's do this. Hey beautiful, welcome back to Beauty Beyond Betrayal. We've been on a little bit of a holiday hiatus. My last day of the year was December 23rd, and I did not kick back into gear until January the 6th. And we had a lot going on during our little holiday vacation. My husband and I actually sold our home. We moved into a new home. We actually downsized. So that means a new office, a new setup, lots and lots of things going on. We had a lot of family time for us. We actually invested and did our own marital reboot, and just decided to spend some time with God, looking ahead at what God has in store for Beauty Beyond Betrayal in 2025. And there is lots to share with you. So this first episode of 2025 is a Happy New Year episode. I am so glad that you're here. If you're new to Beauty Beyond Betrayal, welcome. I am so glad that God put this podcast in your path. It's not by happen chance, beautiful, not by any means. If you are a woman who's been betrayed or a couple who is suffering from marital infidelity, you're in the right place. God has this in front of you for a purpose, and it is to help you find hope and healing from the devastation of marital infidelity. Betrayal is not the end of the story, not by any means. As a matter of fact, betrayal can actually refine your relationship and make it something even better than you've ever dreamed or imagined. And I want to share that with you in the forefront of this episode today, because I'm going to be breaking down for you a little of what transpired in 2024, just to give you a recap, and then to give you a little bit of an insight of what's ahead in 2025. So first and foremost, in 2024, Beauty Beyond Betrayal Podcast actually went to a 1.5% global rated podcast. We really did. Global rated among all podcasts. We are in that top 1.5%. That is huge in the rating structure of podcast. Most podcasts end up going to, I don't know, somewhere in the abyss. Some people start a podcast and after 10, 20 episodes, well, it gets lost. It gets put in the graveyard, so to speak. Well, we've not been that way. God has had us on a mission, and we are still alive and thriving and on that mission. And during 2024, we hit over 140,000 downloads. Now, when I first started this podcast a couple of years ago, I never dreamed or imagined getting to 1,000 downloads, much less 140 plus downloads. But we're at 140,000 downloads globally. That is incredible, and it is all because of you. All of you who are loyal listeners who share the podcast through social media, through other means. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for making us a top-rated podcast and for helping us grow globally. 78 plus countries currently. We are really reaching the masses with the message that betrayal is not the end of the story. You can actually have a better marriage on the other side. And if your marriage is not salvageable, you can heal from betrayal and you can have a beautiful life on the other side. So what else happened in 2024? Well, we launched our new Roadmap to Recovery group coaching program. We had 2 rounds of it last year, And we are going to continue to do that in 2025. What is it? The Roadmap to Recovery is our women's group coaching program. This is a hybrid program where you have self-guided videos, teachings from me weekly, along with downloadable workbook for every lesson that you have. It's a 6-month program. We take you through the triage of when you first find out about the betrayal. We let you know how you need to reestablish safety and security, set healthy boundaries, what it means to destroying limiting beliefs in your life, what it means to spiritually take care of soul ties that can be caused because of pornography and or infidelity through an affair. We deal with reconnecting your marriage if you are seeking to restore your marriage. We are also looking at things like what abuse is. Is it actual abuse inside of betrayal? We also look at brain trauma from betrayal. Trauma brain is actually real. How do we rewire our brain after betrayal? We look at somatics. How do we release trauma from our body? How do we reconnect back to God? And then we also look at rediscovering who we are after betrayal. Betrayal changes us, beautiful. So we have to actually dive deep into rediscovering ourselves, making sure that our self-confidence is back intact, our self-esteem, our self-worth, all of those things. Then we look at vision casting. What do we desire our future to look like? And how do we reclaim all of that future and turn the pain of betrayal into a massive purpose moving forward? All of that is within our group coaching program. Now, that's one of the things that we launched in 2024. It was so successful. The women just loved it. And one of the things they really appreciated about the group coaching program was the community. The community is extremely healing. There is where you find out you're not alone. You're not the only woman whose husband has had a sexual addiction, or you're not the only woman who has dealt with her husband's infidelity because of an affair. And so there's something extremely healing when you have a group of women coming together, encouraging each other in your healing journey. All of that is in the Roadmap to Recovery, Healing from Marital Betrayal, God's Way. And we still are having that in 2025. As a matter of fact, our next one launches February 3rd. Below in the show notes, you can get in on that group coaching program. All of the information is below. Make sure to click on that link. It'll give you the information. You can get registered right away while there's still availability. We keep this as a small coaching group so that we can really get tight-knit and get you the healing that you so desire and deserve. And so those are only limited spaces, so grab them while you can. We even have payment plans. Again, this is a 6-month group coaching program, and once I close the doors to this first 6 months of the year, we're not going to open up another until July. So get in. We start February 3rd, and I'd love to have you a part of it. Now, what else happened during the 2024 year? Well, we helped a number of clients. I looked back at my calendar and I was blown away. Weekly, we had anywhere between 18 and 22 sessions with clients every single solitary week, except the last 2 weeks of 2024. We were busy, to say the least. This is individualized coaching clients that are women seeking to heal from betrayal. And then we also started our Marriage Redesigned, where I am working with couples to reestablish and reclaim their marriage after betrayal. We saw couples come back from multiple affairs. We saw couples come back from same-sex affairs. We saw couples healing come back from pornography addiction, prostitution, you name it. We saw God do miracles in 2024. And that leads me to the next thing for 2025. We prayed about what is the word for this ministry, this coaching program of Beauty Beyond Betrayal. What is the word, God, that you have for clients this year, for those who are going to come and seek healing your way? And the word is miraculous. Yes, beautiful, you heard me right. God is going to perform the miraculous in 2025, and I can't wait to be a part of the journey with you. I saw him do so many miracles in 2024 inside of women who are healing from betrayal and inside of the marital relationships, and I know it's going to be even more exciting in 2025. Now, we also had our top 10 episodes that I want to share with you, and I have listed them below in the show notes so that you can just click on the link and you can go and listen to them. So let me just tell you really quick what the topics were for our top 10 episodes on Beauty Beyond Betrayal in 2024. Well, the very first one that was the top rated was the story of us, our journey from betrayal to redemption. That was my story and my husband's story of our betrayal, where we lived through marital infidelity. We shared our story in 2024, and it was top rated on Beauty Beyond Betrayal. Many of you reached out and said how life-changing it was and how it gave you hope and led you into marital coaching with us so that you could receive the same healing power in your marriage that God extended to us. Also, the other ones were 5 ways to help you get out of survival mode due to betrayal trauma. Next, unraveling soul ties. 3 signs you may have a soul tie after infidelity. Number 4, tips to improve your emotional regulation after betrayal. Number 5, my husband is addicted to porn. What do I do? Number 6, 5 reasons why you hold on to the pain of betrayal. Number 7, what happens when you find out your husband has betrayed you? Number 8, why do I keep getting triggered by my spouse's betrayal? And how do I stop? Number 9 was behavior modification versus true heart transformation. That was a huge one as well. And then the next, number 10, was 5 practical ways to stop reliving the pain of betrayal. They're all listed below in the show notes. You can go and take a listen to them. And we've got some amazing episodes coming up for 2025. And if you would like a certain topic or a certain question answered on this program, on this podcast, below in the show notes where it says Ask Me, click on it. Leave me a voice message and I will feature you and answer it here on Beauty Beyond Betrayal. I want to make sure I'm bringing the exact things that you need to assist you in your healing journey. So beautiful, reach out. Let me know. I'm excited to get started and get these episodes out to you right away. Now, one final thing that I want to share with you that's coming in 2025. We have now extended our program for our Marriage Redesigned, which is our coupleship coaching program. Now, what is in store for you? Well, for those of you who sign up for Marriage Redesigned, you have the opportunity to have an intensive with me and my husband. This is where we will be working with you for 2.5 straight days. Yes, you heard me right. You get us one-on-one. That's why we're calling it an intensive, where we are coaching you through getting you purpose-focused instead of pain-focused. We are showing you how to leave behind the betrayal of the infidelity, either through sexual addiction and or affairs, and turn your marriage into something that is purpose-driven so that you can have a beautiful relationship that you desire and will be a reflection of God's glory. We have put this program together just for you, and we would love to have you in an intensive. Now, the program has coaching with us, so you have your coaching, your weekly videos, your workbooks. All of this is in our VIP program, and then a part of that is the intensive 2.5 days with us in person, pouring life into you so that you can go into 2025 with a brand new relationship, healed and whole and purposeful. Now, if you'd like more information on that, go below in the show notes, grab a consult. They are free. I now opened up my schedule for 2025 so that you can grab your consults and let's get you started. Let's take 2025 by storm. Let's leave the pain of the betrayal behind, close the door to 2024, and take the new year by force. Again, what happened to you last year doesn't have to define you. You have a brand new slate, and you can actually have a life and a marriage that is beautiful on the other side of betrayal. So let's get it beautiful and take it by force. I can't wait to meet you, and stay tuned because we have some really great episodes that are getting ready to be released. Happy New Year! Thanks for stopping by today and spending a little while with me. I hope you enjoyed today's show and found hope, healing, and encouragement. Please remember to subscribe to my podcast and leave a review. You can even screenshot this episode and share it on IG or Facebook stories. This is how we get the message of hope and healing out to all women who are in the midst of betrayal and loss. If you're ready to move out of the devastation of betrayal and take the next step in your healing, make sure to reach out to me and schedule your breakthrough coaching call today. Until next time, love God, live your life passionately, and always choose joy in the midst of any circumstance that you may face. Cheers to you, beautiful.